In Invincible, Scott Duvall, who adopts the name Powerplex, is a tragic character whose pursuit of revenge ultimately leads to the destruction of everything he holds dear. Scott's decision to risk everything, his family, his freedom, and his sanity, ultimately reveals the depths to which revenge can corrupt and distort a person's priorities.
The Powerplex guy just killed one of the Guardians of the Globe.
I said I didn't want to fight. He attacked me. You saw what happened. I hope the life of an innocent woman is enough to motivate you to do the right thing. And if it's not...
Scott's motivation for becoming Powerplex stems from the horrific loss of his sister and niece during the battle between Invincible and Omni-Man in Chicago. While the tragedy is undeniably painful, Scott's inability to process his grief and his refusal to accept that Invincible had nothing to do with the deaths of his loved ones set him on a path of self-destruction. He is unable to get revenge or justice against Omni-Man, who directly caused the deaths of his loved ones, so he wants to get justice from Invincible.
She looks so carefree. Here. I'm gonna grab a coffee before I come up. Want anything?
Nah, I'm good.
Jessica! Heroes like him leave thousands dead in their wake.
Someone here isn't an Invincible fan.
Duvall! You will pay for your crimes against humanity. I, Powerplex, will make you pay. I want the truth. I want justice. I want...
This is a problem because he seemingly knows that Invincible fought against his father and tried to save as many people as he could, and he does not care about this. This misplaced hatred clouds his judgment and leads him to make increasingly dangerous decisions, ultimately transforming him into a supervillain. Also, Scott's refusal to seek justice in a lawful manner or to publicly address his grievances shows a lack of understanding of the systems of justice that could have worked for him. He had a setback when the district attorney refused to help him, and he immediately decided to become a supervillain in order to get revenge. He got a job at the GDA and stole equipment that he would use to attack Invincible with. There were many other things he could have done before doing anything illegal. If the district attorney was unwilling to take his case, he could have gone public with his story, or even tried to sue civilly, but he did not do this.
District Attorney Barnett, I've been calling your office about the Invincible case. Then where's the investigation? Okay, the charges, the trial. But why is that murderer still flying around free?
Invincible was defending the planet from an alien threat.
If he's so innocent, then open an investigation. Let a jury decide. Give us justice.
There's nothing I can do.
Of course there's gonna be inventory miscounts at the pace they're working us.
They'll put me on his level. The GDA knows one of us in the lab stole the discs, and they'll figure out it was me.
He chose to act outside the law, becoming a supervillain rather than using his voice to demand justice for the victims of the massacre, including his sister and niece. The tragic irony of Scott's story is that, despite all his effort and sacrifice, revenge accomplishes nothing. In his confrontation with Mark, Scott's plan falls apart in the worst possible way. He loses his family in a horrific accident while fighting Invincible, resulting in the death of his wife and son, who were tragically caught in the crossfire of his rage. This moment represents the ultimate cost of his obsession. What began as a desire for retribution against the hero who caused his pain ends with Scott losing the very people he was trying to protect, illustrating the destructive nature of his unrelenting pursuit of vengeance. At this point, the revenge he so desperately sought has left him with nothing but emptiness. He has no one to blame but himself.
You want me? Here I am. Just a fraction of the pain I felt when you murdered my sister! What? You'll kill me like you killed everyone else? The lives you've taken for everything you've done! My sister and niece are dead. My wife and child are dead. All because of you. Sooner or later, I'll find my way free. And then I will find you.
By the end of all this, Scott Duvall has lost everything. His son, his wife, his sister, his niece, his freedom, and his future.